Hey everyone, Will here, and today we're going to be playing Night Shift Nurse. And this has been developed by, I'm going to say this completely wrong, Corrocerous? I don't know. But yeah, if you find this over at itch.io, I have a link down below, you can all check it out. This game was submitted to the O2A2 Visual Novel Jam of 2025, or the only one of any asset visual novel jam. And there's a limitation of 1,000 words and very few assets. So, let's just get into it. That night, the abandoned hospital looked clean and eerie. The distant beeping of machines broke the silence every few seconds. This place should have been an empty, abandoned hospital, but it was clearly not like that. It felt sterile and clean, like any other hospital I've been to. What's going on? This is an abandoned hospital. It should look more dilapidated. Hello, darling. Are you lost? Visiting hours are over. Are you a patient? Her voice was sickly sweet. She looked at me with a tired smile. Where's your wristband? Are you staying on this floor? Have you asked for permission to leave your room? Most contagious patients aren't allowed to roam. Oh, we can save. Nice. Let's tell the truth. No, I thought this was an abandoned hospital and there was a sharp pain in my stomach. I looked down and there was blood pulling out my feet. We must protect the patients from outsiders. Slowly, everything felt cold. As if it were the curtain call after a play was over. Everything went dark. Dead end. Loved it. Let's go back. Okay. I was looking for the toilet and got lost. I lied through my teeth. It was the only thing I could come up with. Toilet. Every room has a toilet. Did something happen to the one in yours? Yes, it flooded. Creators. She huffed and puffed, clearly annoyed. We've been having problems with plumbing lately. This was bound to happen. I'm so sorry, darling. Tell me your room number so I can start the change. There's no need. I just need to use the toilet. I'm very tired and I want to go back to sleep. Oh no, that's not possible. If your room is flooded with wastewater, we need to take care of that as soon as possible. Now let's go get your things. She seemed a bit in a rush. Well, we made good choice so far. I still need to use the bathroom. Oh, darling, you look pale. She looked at me for an uncomfortably long time. As she did, I noticed a strange halo on her head glinting under the sterile lights of the hospital. It seemed like a fancy hairpiece, but it pulsed at a steady pace, like a heartbeat. No, it couldn't be. It shouldn't. She dug her hand into her pocket looking for something. I know it's a rude question, but she examined every part of me, looking closely. What are you? You look human. She waited for a moment, expecting an answer, her eyes looking at me up and down, like I was a puzzle she was trying to figure out, but didn't have all the pieces. I'm human. Yes, I'm human. Her face twisted in anger. How dare you defile this place of healing with your filth? The halo on her head seemed to burst into flames. She walked towards me with murderous intent. How dare you? I started to run. Whatever she could do to me was bad, but the moment I turned my back on her, my fate was sealed. Suddenly I found myself on the floor, dizzy and confused. Something red started to grow all around me. It was warm, and the floor was cold. So cold. Slowly, everything felt cold, as if it were a curtain call after a play was over. Everything went dark. It ended. Alright, you know what? Let's try to run away. There's no other choice. I had to run. The sooner I was out of this place, the sooner I could go home. I was trespassing. I needed to get out before she called the authorities. Suddenly, I felt a piercing pain in my stomach. When I looked down, a bloody hand was protruding from my body in an unnatural way. Intruders are not permitted here. Slowly, everything felt cold, as if the curtain call after a play was over. Everything went dark. Dead end. That's a way to go. Okay, I'm not. I understand your caution, but there's no need to worry. It's the only hospital that accepts non-human species. I didn't mean that. It's quite an accomplishment given the current circumstances. She pressed a happy smile. Her sharp teeth exposed made my stomach churn. I can't blame you for your weariness. These are difficult times. She gave me the thermometer, and after a moment of placing it under my arm, it made a small beep, and I gave it back to her. She looked at it as she cleaned it. 6.5 is pretty high for most species. We need to get you to a new room so you can rest. I also check if you're due some medication soon. Suddenly her pager made a sound, and when she looked at it, her face dropped. Traitors! Only after going to the bathroom. Please come by the nurse station, and I'll sort everything out. You feel okay going to the bathroom on your own? Yes, I'm really fine. I just need to go. She hesitated, looking between me and her pager worried, but ultimately left in a hurry and disappeared from view when she turned to the stairs. I need to get out of here before she comes back. I hightailed out of that place, taking the same side window I used to enter. There was no reason to stay there any longer. At best, I was trespassing on private property. And at worst, I was in a place I wasn't welcomed as a human. You survived. Alright, that was Night Shift Nurse. Awesome. It was short, but I like the endings, especially the one where the hand goes through her stomach. That's pretty fun. But yeah, so the asset was pretty much just the same background. And she only had, what, a few different sprites? You know, if you count all the times she changes her face. But I liked it. On that note, y'all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.